Mr. Herbert Wigwe with us, one of the key architects of Access Bank's irresistible rise to the top of African banking. And he's with Omar now.
Herbert, congratulations. This is the second year in a row that you've been chosen to be the African Banker of the Year by our esteemed panel of judges. Congratulations for everything that you're doing. If I'm correct, you've become the largest retail bank in Africa with over 40 million customers, and your relentless pursuit for growth is mirrored by your recent entry in the South African market. So I wanted to ask you, what drives you as a person on this relentless pursuit for growth?
Well, first of all, let me thank you, for the very warm congratulations you sent across. But I think the reality is that we're just focused on our 5-year corporate strategic plan, and we are very disciplined in our pursuit to be Africa's gateway to the world by 2022. And what that means is that we need to be in the key markets in the continent. We need to be in the key trading centers in the continent, because Africa's gateway to the world means a couple of things. Number one, you must be seen to be that bank that is basically supporting intra-African trade. You must be that point of settlement for inter-African trade coming from overseas as well. And also, of course, as far as diaspora remittances and internal payments in the continent is concerned, you need to be there. So all we're interested in doing is making sure that we basically are present in the key areas of the continent. Now, what is driving us? I mean, the point is we're trying to show that as bankers, as professional bankers, we are just as good as any banker anywhere in the world, and that we can create, coming out of Africa, a new oasis of sanity. We can create an institution that will, over time, compete with the largest players in the world, whether it's HSBC or Citibank or JP Morgan. One day in time, it will happen. But we start by making sure that within our continent, everybody sees and knows that we have a strong powerhouse that is supporting trade and making sure that the entire financial services sector is operating seamlessly and that there's increased contribution to financial deepening.
That's fantastic. I mean, for me, the words that stand out are discipline and also the ambitions to think big and to aim big. Those moonshot projects, as we like to call them. So look, women and gender-related issues are something that we value very highly within our judging criteria. And I see that Access has launched a number of initiatives there. Maybe you can share with us your experience in terms of the gender agenda and what you guys are doing.
Well, issues of gender are very important to us. Issues of gender sustainability and things like that. There's an award which comes up every year in Germany, which is basically the Karlsruhe Award, which is basically to celebrate excellence as far as sustainability is concerned, and gender is an integral part of it. I think we've won that award consistently for 8 years. And the reason I'm giving you this background is that it's not something, it's not cliche, it's something that we believe in and we've lived through over time. The first time we started doing things that had to do with gender was in 2006, making it what? I don't know, 15 years ago. And we worked together with the IFC to set up a small fund at that time to support female entrepreneurs and aspiring female entrepreneurs. And we came up with some yardsticks about how many women we're going to transform and get them to become big players. And I think it was extremely successful. And it marked very, very, very low levels of non-performing loans. Now, we learned from that whole process that it was not just money. It had to do with other things. It had to do with training. It had to do with making sure that we could basically get women to understand how to run a proper business. And for the more successful women or larger women, we could help them on issues that had to do with governance. So it started from financial and then to the non-financial aspect. Having picked up all of that, we basically sent most of our people for training to areas and to institutions where this thing had also happened. We did one in Australia and all, and we came back and improved on that practice. And then today we now have what we call the W community, which is about inspiring, connecting, and empowering women. So it's no longer just a financial thing. Finance is an integral part of it, but it's about training, it's about mentorship, it's about women connecting with themselves and sharing with themselves issues that are peculiar to that particular agenda. I think today you probably will have, I don't know, maybe about 5-6 million women on that platform and more. But we've taken it far beyond Nigeria. We've taken it to other parts of the continent where we're present, and we've expanded the scope. So I give you a simple example. If a woman wanted to meet a female doctor through the W community and the platform that has been created, she will meet a female doctor. There are also products to help couples to complete their families. All right. So, whether it is supporting them from a medical standpoint and all of that, things that in the past would have been extremely difficult to discuss. We know how to work with them together with their spouses, all right, complete their families, work with them in accredited medical centers or medical hospitals, making sure that the standards are appropriate for all of that. So we're so neck deep in gender-related issues, far beyond what any other institution, definitely in the continent, and perhaps actual, for most, of the world that people can think about. And the whole idea is, in the context of Africa, if you support a woman, if you build a woman, if you train a woman, basically, you've trained the whole family, because women have a pivotal role as far as the family unit is concerned.
Fantastic. That's really great to hear. And you're absolutely right. They're the ones who are educating the future leaders of today. So, look, Herbert, congratulations. When I speak to other bankers on the continent and also investment bankers across the world, I say, which bankers stand out? And your name often crops up. So this award, I'm sure, I know is very well deserved. Congratulations once again. Second year in a row to our African Banker of the Year, Herbert Wigwe, Group CEO of Access Bank. Thank you, Herbert.
Thank you very much. I'm just extremely pleased because I'm supported by a very strong team. I don't think most of this is deserved by me alone. I think, many congratulations to my team as well, who have been responsible for achieving whatever we've achieved over the past year.
Thank you. Thank you.